Island of Atlantis. Fantasy short story. Based on the paper Atlantis was in the Persian Gulf near Eridu in 2021. The true Atlantis found at last. The echoes of tropical Atlantis. The submersible, the Eridu, cut a slow, pale sway through the murky depths of the Persian Gulf. Inside, Dr. Elias Vance watched the sonar map, his heart a steady, frantic drumbeat against the hum of the engine. For years, he had been ridiculed for his theory, that Plato's Atlantis was not a grand island nation in the Atlantic, nor even the volcanic tragedy of Santorini, but a far older, submerged civilization Dilmun, a thriving port on the now flooded plain that had once connected the Zagros Mountains to the sea. Pressure holding at optimum, Doctor, came the voice of his pilot, a young man named Kai. Excellent, Elias murmured, his eyes fixed on a faint, geometric anomaly rising from the silt ahead. Kai, take us 20 meters to port. Slow and steady. The paper that had consumed Elias' research argued a powerful truth, that the Greek myth was a profound geographical error. The knowledge of the Sumerians' homeland in the Gulf and the original Garden of Eden near the Zagros had filtered down through millennia via Anatolian farmers and Phoenician traders, only to be localized to the Mediterranean after a dramatic, yet later, event, the Santorini eruption. He was here to find the truth that had been lost. The light of the sub's massive lamps pierced the gloom, illuminating what looked like a colossal, weathered wall. It was not stone, but a compressed, multi-layered clay structure at the ruins of a Neolithic city, perfectly preserved in the anaerobic mud. This was the place where, as the paper suggested, the vital artifacts of human civilization's dawn were lost. Elias activated the robotic arm, its claw scraping away a patch of sediment from the wall. Beneath the grey grime, a bas-relief emerged. It depicted a double kingdom. One side showed a lush, terraced land descending from towering, jagged peaks, the Zagros, and the other, a sun-drenched coastal city of white stone and complex canals, Dilmun Atlantis. The central figure, carved with stunning detail, was a man standing on a field of deep, reddish soil in Adama, a red field. My God, Kai, Elias whispered, the microphone picking up the tremble in his voice. It's not Minoan. It's pre-Sumerian. This is the source. The garden was here. The red field of Adam's homeland, the paper had speculated, connected the Garden of Eden narrative to a much older, Neolithic reality around 7300 BC. Elias realized the tragic brilliance of the mistake. The Greeks, seeing the destruction of a magnificent city by a volcano, Santorini, had retrofitted that event to the much grander, ancient narrative of the entire Persian Gulf's submergence, forever anchoring Atlantis to the wrong sea. Just then, the sub's alarm blared. Doctor! Seismic activity! We're picking up a massive tremor from the north, near the Zagros Trench, Kai yelled, his voice tight with panic. The ancient, submerged city was trembling. We have to ascend, now. As the Eridu rocketed toward the surface, Elias took one last look at the relief. The tremor was a terrifying echo of the past, the geological power that had drowned this civilization 75,000 years ago. He closed his eyes. They had not found a city, they had found a memory, a true origin story, buried beneath the waves, misrepresented by the poets of a later age, but finally, tragically, unearthed. The myth of Atlantis was not a lie. It was just in the wrong ocean. It was here, in the cold, silent depths of the Persian Gulf, forever guarded by the restless sands of Dilmun.